to you how I am planning actually to try to use some live moss in my orchid collection, and I will show to you exactly the process. Now the moss has been cleaned properly, so I have washed it at first from any dust or actually soil, rocks, any sort of bugs. So I have washed it in a few good waters. I have soaked it very well. After that I have drained it and I have soaked it in hydrogen peroxide that has killed every possible bugs that were there, because I have actually found quite a few snails. So those now are dead. And also the snail eggs, and I have let it soak in hydrogen peroxide overnight, because I have observed that hydrogen peroxide actually oxidates a bit more, and not only those 3 minutes that most people say. So I have let it completely makes its effect, and after that I have filled up this little bucket with water, and I have cleaned it again from any dust until the water was pretty clean, let's say. So here I have moss to top up some baskets and some pots, and I have also some fluffier ones. So let's try to show to you. For example, this is the fluffy one, and this I will use for mounts. You can see it is pretty clean. And this type of moss, I will actually use it in topping up the basket and some few pots, to see actually how it looks like. It still has a little bit of debris, but this will actually wash away in time when I am watering the pots or baskets. Now when you are actually using this, you want to try to remove manually any sort of debris that you can still have on it, because I have collected it from nature, and it is normal to have a little bit of grass or anything that was on the forest. So I should have drained it a little bit better, but that is that. Now let's give you a close-up. Here I want to use it. So I want to make the basket look a lot more natural, so I will just put it on top of the basket, and I hope it will like its new home, let's say. And we will see how the orchid will react. So this is a test. I have never done this before, so I don't really recommend you try it right now. I think you should wait to see how my orchids react to this, and I think this will make the basket look more natural. Let's find a bit more of that particular moss. There are many types of moss. So there are I think about 20,000 species of moss, and you can really choose in nature exactly which one you want to use. As I said, this one that kind of grows on bigger pieces is better used for topping up the baskets or pots, and the fluffier one for mounts. Not really sure why I chose that, but that is my opinion. And in the end you can have a very nice effect, looking like a little green carpet on top of the medium. Now my orchid is potted in orchiata bark, and that lasts for a few good years, 5 to 7 years, let's say. And After that I should remove the medium and change it, but the green moss is, if you care for it properly, meaning you don't give it direct sun and you water it, but of course you will water the orchid, so I don't think that would be any sort of problem. As I said, I think it will survive on top very nicely. Okay, so that is my cat. It's not really feeling good. I think she wants to vomit, but I cannot do anything about that. You will also find some pieces of you can also find some little seeds that start to grow. You will need to remove those, because in the forest there are all sorts of seeds that have been brought up by winds. And I think the rest of the moss is really for mounts, because it really seems fluffy and pretty, and that one is not what I want to use for topping up the medium. Maybe I will put this one too. Let's see, here in the back. And the moss should grow very nicely in this environment. But I will try to make some updates on how my little project is doing, so we can see exactly how the orchids are reacting to it. For me the most important step wasn't really to get no dust on it, but to make sure that I don't have any snails, because that was very dangerous. So I have given it a very good soak. Let's put a bit more there. So alrighty, I think now it looks a lot more natural and prettier actually. So let's give you a bit of close-up. Let me know your opinion, let me know what you think about my project. Have you ever tried this? I think it looks very nice together with the blooms, and the roots can totally penetrate the layer of moss, so that is very nice, I think. And now I want to put a bit of moss on top of this oopsie, you can not see what I'm talking about. So I want to put a little bit of moss on top of my Paphiopedilum American hybrid. Now it is very important to know that I don't think that moss will grow on orchids that have fusarium, because fusarium also affects the moss and eventually kills it, so that can be a good indicator too, if your orchid still has any sort of disease. The moss I don't think will have a good life. So yeah, for topping up pots that are in semi-hydro, what you want to do, it is to use a sort of moss that doesn't have a thick base like this one here. This is better suited for bark, and this one for semi-hydro, let's say. Or you can put actually this on bark too, but I wouldn't really put this other one on bark, because I think this lets more air into the medium, and this lets less air into the medium. So I will completely add this here. And I think the orchids should love the top of the medium being more moist. As I said, I don't use this to correct any sort of problem that my orchids may have, but to actually make a wilder and prettier display. So this is what I am trying out. We will see if it works or not. I am very excited to use green moss, to use live moss. I think you should use gloves when you collect it from nature, because there are a lot of bugs, like really a lot of bugs. So you don't want any of them to crawl out on your hands, and I don't think that is a nice experience for any of us. Also, you want to try to gently press on it, so it can hold up a little bit from the medium. Now you don't need to worry at all by using this in semi-hydro, because it is an inorganic medium. The thing with using inorganic medium, it is not that it is really never decomposing, although that is true, but it is to actually have a medium that permits your orchid to grow forever in it. And that is why I actually, let me give you a better close-up, because as I said, if the orchid is growing forever in that medium, you don't need to replace it, and by using live moss you actually make the same effect. Like the live moss is live, he will never die if you care for it properly, or if the orchid won't infect the moss with any sort of disease. So in case you are seeing the moss dying, you will be using it as sphagnum moss, so in about 1 to 2 years you will need to change it. But if the moss remains green as you are seeing it, I think the orchid will be growing in it forever. But those are my thoughts for now. As I said, I never tried this method before, but I think it looks very pretty. And I think maybe tomorrow we will do the video for using the fluffy one on mounts, and that is also an amazing idea, because the reason why I didn't like the idea of mounting orchids, it is because when the moss decomposes, you need to change it and rip off the roots, and eventually just setting back the orchid and stressing it. But if you are using live moss, the moss will stay there forever, and that is a very nice idea. You won't be needing to damage any roots if you are using bark that can be used for a lot of years, or if you are using a synthetic material. So yeah guys, those are my thoughts for the moment. I think I'm super excited by how these things are looking right now, and let me know what you think about this. Have you ever tried it? I have seen a few YouTubers using live moss, and for them it was really working out. So yeah. Okay guys, I am super excited, and I am really curious to know what you think about using live moss. Thank you very much for watching, and see you all next time. Bye!